on, guys? Mark here, aka Planet Crash Bash, back with more Madden NFL 16. And today, I can officially announce, this is going to be the official announcement for the Carolina Panthers Fantasy CFM making its return now. Now, normally I did this CFM, I think I want to say it was towards the end of MUT, where MUT was starting to transition to being a dead game mode. I shouldn't even say dead, it's just content started to slow down, and the playoffs started. Essentially, that's when I actually started, doing the actual CFM. So we're going to bring it back now. I found a beautiful roster, a beautiful Legends roster, and may I just say that this roster has already got my attention just because a few of the players they have on here. Now, I will say this, there are a few key noted players that are kind of missing. We're going to start with this Panthers, though. And then I'll go to the full NFL. But yeah, there's a few players that are actually missing, I would say. In terms of Legends, the person who made this roster, let me just say, shout out to you, man. If you really spent some time on creating this, I'll give you that. You did make some key, exceptions that were you made a lot of things that were missing. Mainly, I didn't see a lot of the MUT Legends in here. A few of them actually weren't in here. That was the weird part, but we'll get back to that. So here we go for the Panthers. What you'll notice, of course, Luke Kuechly, 96 overall. We got Chris Gamble. That's the first legend on here that's on this team. I'm calling him a legend because on this team, he is a legend. Chris Gamble, he actually held the all-time, the franchise's all-time interceptions record, and I think Josh Norman broke that. Then we have Musa Muhammad, another one of those Panthers legend wide receivers, is a beast, I'm not going to lie. He went, played for the Panthers, and I think he signed with Chicago for a few years, and then came back to Carolina. Still one of the beast receivers for the franchise. Thomas Davis, 90 overall, Cam Newton. You got Charles Johnson, Steven Davis. Now, here's one of the reasons I love this roster automatically. Anybody who puts Steven Davis on the Panthers, by God, you already have my favorite roster. Then you got Brad Hoover, Starla Tulane on here. Jake Delhomme was on here. That was the funniest whole thing about this whole roster. That was just hilarious. One thing I want to know is why the hell is Danny... I need to find out from this guy why some players are on rosters. Like Danny... Lansana, he's supposed to be on the Buccaneers. Brian Quick, why is he on the Panthers? He's supposed to be on some other team. D'Angelo Williams is on here. Why? Now then again, I don't know when this roster was released or when this guy made it, but yeah, he didn't. Well, there's no Julius Peppers on here. There ain't no Steve Smith. I mean, come on, Jordan Gross? Like, what the fuck? That's like a big exception right here. We can't just accept him, man. Who the fuck is this guy? Jason Trunsick. I don't even know who the hell he is. I mean... There's another thing on here that got me laughing. Bud Dupree is on the roster. That's just fucking hilarious. That's why, thankfully, that's why I'm doing a fantasy draft, and that video will be coming out soon. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna do that. I'm doing how I'm doing the fantasy draft this year. It's gonna be live. If I take a while on a pick, I'm probably just going to cut that out. Or I may just cut it out after the last few picks remaining. But again, like last year, we'll just show the whole thing. Now let's move on to the entire NFL so we can show off a lot of these legends. And we'll basically show what we're working with this year. Bruce Matthews, Reggie White, Ed Reed, Terrell Owens, Rondé Barber, Marvin Harrison, Kurt Warner, Gene Upshaw. You got Derek Thomas, Sean Taylor, Tony Gonzalez, Rod Woodson, Mike Webster, Ronnie Lott, Lawrence Taylor, John Elway, Deion Sanders, Steve Young, Brett Favre, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, Chris Carter, Bruce Smith, Junior Seau. That's a big name right there. I like that. Darrell Green, Derek Brooks, Anthony Munoz, Jerry Rice, Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders. Oh, wow. Okay, didn't know that. But all right. Barry Sanders is on the here. I think I glanced over that. Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers is a 99. Wow. John Hanna, Larry Allen, Deacon Jones, Jonathan Ogden, J.J. Watson, 99, Gronk's a 99, Primetime Deion Sanders, Chuck Bednarik, I don't know, Michael Vick, Jackie Slater, Randall McDaniel, Marshall Falk, Randy Moss, Tim Brown, Shannon Sharp, Dan Marino, Marshall Yonda. I mean, they got some pretty nice... He's got some nice legends on here. Strahan's on here. Bob Lilly, Isaac Bruce, Ozzie Newsome, Troy Polamalu, Brian Dawkins, Steve Atwater, Mike Singletary, LaDainian Tomlinson. LT is on the roster. Eric Dickerson, Michael Irvin, Earl Campbell, Chris Spielman, Emmett Smith, Revis. I'm just going to call Revis a legend because everyone considers him one at this point. Will Shields, Jermani Dawson, wait, what? I almost said Richard Sherman. Stop. As I was. Reggie White again. I think wait, is that the second time I've just glanced over Reggie White? I don't know. That's weird. Willie Rofe is on here. Another Jerry Rice. By the way, what he did for this roster, which I really don't agree with, is he added in players like the same people like Jerry Rice over twice because he was great on both teams or something like that. It's in the description. I don't agree with that, man. That's just you getting, I don't know, either that's the creator getting lazy or he just thought, oh, cool idea, but in reality, it's not. You could have used that space for newer legends to add in here for different teams. Like, I mean it. There's a lot of exceptions on here. Like, one roster had Lorenzo Neal, but didn't have as many as this roster. That's the whole thing. So there's a fine line between how you got to do this. I mean, again, shout out to him for making this roster. I mean, he would have more time than I did to even think about doing this. Sammy Baugh, I mean, Clay. Why is Clay Matthews? Wait, was it really a Clay Matthews for the Browns, or am I just tripping? I don't know. Art Monk, John Randall, Jim Kelly, Randall Cunningham, Mike Ditka, Warren Moon. I feel like I've already said these guys' names a couple times, but whatever. John Lynch, Tony Dorsett. Oh, okay, all right. Howie Long, Jack Lambert, Marcus Allen. Oh, Jesus. Tom Rathman, Eric, again, almost said Eric. Okay, see, I'm tripping. Hines Ward. All right, we're getting down to like the lower tier guys now. Rodney Harrison, Rod Woodson. But yes, okay, this one's also funny. Hall of Famer, running back, Bills. I'm probably gonna rename this to Walter Thurman. I mean, I'm guessing that's what he was going for. John Mackey. If it ain't Mackey, it ain't me. Shout out to Wiser, Torrey Holt, Greg Lloyd, Kellen Winslow, Jim Taylor, Dick Night Train Lane. You should just put Dick Lane for fucking lols. Simon Rice, Patrick Willis is on here. Marin Motley, Daryl Moose Johnston, Dick Butkus, Steve Largent, Lee. Alright, look. I'm just going to stop naming. I'm just going to go through this. But yeah, as you can see, we got a lot of legends to work with, so the draft's going to be equally as fun. Okay, Junior Seau on the Dolphins as well. Wow. I don't know. But yeah, so again, we got a lot of legends to work with, and okay, so I'm actually, Herman Moore's on here, Thurman Thomas. That's it! Thurman Thomas, not Walter Thurman, it's Thurman Thomas, that's it. So I actually didn't see this. Alright, he is on here. We got Andre Reed, Terrell Davis, alright. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of legends I didn't see on my first... Mike Allstott, okay, I didn't think he even had him in here. Alright, Jerome Bettis, alright, so I'm actually looking... I should have went through it, see... It's my fault because I didn't thoroughly look through this entire roster to see what legends he has in the game. I mean, that's all on me. I thought it just stopped after we started seeing a lot of NFL players, but apparently not. Like, look, Chad Ochocinco, Herb Adderley, I don't know who that is. Otto Graham, okay, I thought that was going to be an exception. One of the players he missed out. Okay, so never mind. Shout out to you then. That was my bad. I fucked up. I called this dude out saying he left out a lot of people. He added in a lot of people, like Tiki Barber, Amon Green. It's just their lower overalls. Curtis Martin, Warwick Dunn. Oh, that's going to be great. If I could get Warwick Dunn in that draft. But, yeah, so here are the rules for this this franchise. So here are the rules. Am I playing on All Madden? Fuck no. Because All Madden is the bullshit difficulty. I'm sorry, like, I can't play on All Madden. I don't think anyone plays on All Madden that does CFM. No one plays on All Madden because the difficulty is just bullshit. I'm playing an All Pro, but I'm gonna have different sliders. I'm gonna go talk to. I'm gonna DM Swami, see what sliders he recommends because sweet. But I'm gonna see what sliders he recommends because he knows a lot more of that than I do when it comes to CFM. So I'm gonna ask him about that. See what he recommends. But yeah, All Pro, the time limit, you know, that's a good question. I remember last year I shortened the time limit so that way we could speed through the whole franchise, go through it, have quick games. This year I'm not doing that. I think I'm going to set it to 8-minute quarters, or, wait, should I do that, or, no. I don't know. Probably 7-minute quarters, and then just go from there. I mean, it's just... When I get to the whole draft, then I can explain more as we go along, because I'm actually still, like, trying to figure things out, plan it out, all that. Showing every game, but I think when we get to the playoffs, I'm probably going to stream the rest of the season from there, so, like last year. So, again, when we get to that point in time, we'll announce it. But, If you guys are excited for this franchise, you need to hit that like button. If you want to stay informed of when these videos come out, you gotta hit that subscribe button, baby. I'm Mark, AK Point Crash Bash. I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.